that? Oh, it's Evan.
Hello, Evan.
Hi, Evan. Welcome to Xtv. We can see you, so you can chat to us. There's a bar on the left-hand side, and that is the place to click to open a chat bar, and you can communicate with us. So this is the 4th episode of Xtv. We are live, by the way, because I set it up for 8:30.
Yeah, we are live.
Yeah, so we're doing the 2015 prediction show, where we will do our best to predict what happens in the following year. Yeah, and we're going to talk a little news and politics a little bit,
Looks like you have
not
an
too
agenda.
much. What's that?
Looks like you have an agenda written out.
Oh, just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. I don't want it to be like completely boring or stupid or anything. So there's that. We are waiting for Mr. Goldstein from Alaska to arrive, and then Mr. Ripley from Hawaii is supposed to join us. He may be late, he told me. So there is that. Yeah, and it's just me on there. See, it's not cool. I'm with Justin, so I don't have that on the graphic though.
You're gonna change the graphic. No overlay selected. Shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Custom overlay.
Yeah.
Now you can select main tagline right there.
Well, yeah.
Or just go with that.
Nothing's. I'm doing something wrong.
Save.
You think that's it?
Yes.
Oh. See, EU-based work crap. Oh, that's too bad, man. We apologize. We'll get you next time. I wonder who that was. Do you know who that was?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Bummer. Oh, well, shoot.
Chat window.
Oh, you just got to move it back over here. Is this here? Oh, it's not it.
There's a notification.
Yeah. Evan C? Is that Evan Crotty, maybe?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was him.
That's his face.
Okay.
Right there.
Right on. Bummer, we missed it. He's not going to be able to.
Will BRB.
Oh. Was BRB? Be right back. Oh, okay. All right, so we don't have anybody watching.
That's fine.
Okay. Do we keep going?
Yeah. Just wait,
all right.
Wait. We're doing it. It's live.
It's a live thing.
Maybe Evan can hear us.
That'd be
Start
cool.
Talking about Evan.
We should. It's nice that you joined us, though.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
So I wanted you to post it in that.
In that little
Right.
thing. Yeah, yeah.
Anybody's interested in that.
Hey, while you're there, you should get me a beer. I was going to do a beer segment, but the Hy-Vee that we go to doesn't have any single beers. So there goes the beer segment. I could do a review on Coors Light. Drink enough of them, and you'll get messed up.
You say that as if everyone on the planet doesn't already fucking know that.
I thought it was a good review for Coors Light.
Coors Light.
I could say it tastes like water.
If you want to get wasted cheaply, efficiently, over a long period of time.
I would not suggest Coors Light. It's a light beer. I would drink its cousin, Coors Heavy. 5% alcohol, fairly cheap. All right. Okay.
EU-based work crap. EU, about European Union.
I don't know, man. European Union. That's great. We can talk about the European Union, how awesome that is. So, how about Germans invading Pearl Harbor?
How about we just talk about this real quick?
Okay.
The EU.
Okay.
talk about Greece
Yes,
leaving the EU.
possibly.
Do you think they're predicting the need for quantitative easing in the eurozone coming up? Their economies will take a downturn because of world events, market forces, etc.
The EU is doing this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what's going on in Europe.
Right.
So, economic.
Right.
In the mainstream press.
Sure.
So, anyway, do you think that there's going to be some sort of social democratic backlash in Europe based upon these economic events?
Against new austerity?
Well, against new austerity for sure, but what I'm getting at ultimately is, do you think we'll see ultimately maybe over the next 10 or 20 years the dissolution of the EU I think people are going to, in some instances, maybe break away, simply preserve themselves, things like that.
I don't.
Do you think it's possible for it to become that economic landscape they would need to solve?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, anything is possible. You could have an economic downturn. People would say every man for himself. You could even see limited engagement war break out. Oh, hey, we got Mr. Goldstein.
What's up?
Yo, yo.
What up, guys?
Oh, good.
We're just talking about the dissolution of the EU due to economic hardship over the next 10, 20 years.
I don't know if that's going to happen, man.
No?
Yeah, I was thinking not.
I just think that there's too much. First of all, they've been working on that since like World War II, and I just think there's too much power there. Like they're not going to let it happen. You know what I mean? Like all the super rich people and all the corporations over there have a vested interest in keeping the EU together.
Steve, we're on Coors Light tonight. Sorry, bro.
I'm drinking herbal tea.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can't help but agree with Justin on that one. It's
I thought so.
Yeah, but it could happen. I mean, anything could happen. If we have a severe economic depression, it will become every man for himself. But just the fact that the EU does what it does.
What prefaces was the idea the idea that Greece might leave the EU is kind of creeping around in the mainstream news reporting. And that's what I was prefacing it all with. Is like, if Greece breaks away, what's to stop other countries from doing that?
I think England or the UK has their vote in the next year or two. And if the UK actually did leave, then I think anything's possible. But I don't think that they will.
Well, they have their own monetary system and everything already. They're just kind of like us in the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Like with Europe, like they could like cut ties at any time if they wanted to.
I think the key is Germany, though. I mean, how Germany goes, the EU goes, and Germany wants the EU, so we'll have it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think if things got really bad, that people would be more inclined to go towards the EU versus away from it.
Cushion the blow, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, Germany is such a big powerhouse, so that only kind of reinforces what I'm saying. Like, if they're the center of it all, and they decide to withdraw from it because of economic hardship, it's a protective maneuver, wouldn't that have a more cataclysmic ripple effect? I don't mean like cataclysmic, but like.
I think either Germany or the UK. Germany and the UK are the two big players. So if one of them leaves, it's going to weaken it. I think Germany likes it because it allows them to sort of pressure everyone else into their into their banking system. Like, they're very powerful with the EU. I think the UK is more powerful, like, with one foot outside of the EU. But I kind of think that it's gonna, it'll just sort of stay the same.
All right. So this is the 2015 prediction show. So anyway, we have Steve here, and we have him on his cell phone. So I'll go to you first because you have the most precarious thing. Do you have any bold predictions for 2015?
Yeah, they'll stop drinking Coors Light.
It's all right.
No, really, I don't. I think it's going to suck again.
2015 is going to suck again. That is
no,
a bold prediction.
I don't know. I don't think really anything new is going to happen. It's going to be the same old talking about bullshit.
Predict a celebrity death for me.
Predict a celebrity death.
Damn right.
I'm going to have to go with Betty White.
Ooh, Betty White. She is old, so. Yeah. Oh, hey, will the gasoline price go up or down? That's a good one.
It's down pretty low. We saw $1.95 tonight.
Wow, that's awesome because my trip back is gonna...
What's that?
Oh, I said I'm happy about that because my trip back is going to be way cheaper.
Oh, hell yeah. No, yeah. We're at $1.99 now, so
that's cool.
$1.95 in another place, but everywhere's at $1.99, so there's that. That's cool. I can see the price going down a little bit further. I think that you're going to see a trading range for a while in oil, going between, I'd say, bottoming out at $45 a barrel to 55, right around where it's at now. And so you'll see gas prices bounce between probably $1.89 and $2 around here, and probably stay that way for quite a while. Saudis have no plans of shutting down their production, and of course we're not going to. So yeah, that's what they say. That's they. I don't know.
Who are they?
The experts.
Fucking experts.
I do watch CNBC, which I don't know why I do that, but I do.
What are they saying? What's the CNBC conventional wisdom?
They see 2015 as being really bullish. They say that stocks are probably overvalued, and you probably won't get much out of them, like domestic stocks, especially anything index related. You probably won't get much gain, but you probably won't get any loss off of it. But as far as the economy itself goes, they think that we're looking at robust growth, robust job creation, and yeah, they're all bullish. So that's good. I mean, the experts say don't buy gold, you know.
But you could have this collector's set of gold coins.
You could. Yeah.
Commemorating
your gullibility.
Did you hear about the Russia talking about putting a space station on the moon? A moon station or whatever?
That'd be all right.
Russia's talking about that?
Yeah. That's their latest venture, I think. I just read it, or just saw it today.
Well, yeah, that'd be great for them. I mean,
it'd be really cool for everybody. I mean, I'm sure they share information.
Well, that's cool. So, do we think let's make a bold prediction, not for 2015, but for life in general. Out of the four of us, do we think Russia will ever make it to the moon?
No.
Goldstein, are you still there?
I don't see what the point is of going to the moon.
Yeah, other than to say that you've been to the moon.
We've already been.
Maybe they can mine up there. Maybe there's some minerals that they can mine up there and bring back. I could see that, but I kind of think at this point it's all about about getting out of the solar system.
Well, I you know, this is a pretty significant future prediction. Could you imagine having the ability to shoot out to like space, deep space, or cloud-like distances, or even closer maybe? Grab those random space rocks that are mineral rich. You know, future prediction. We're gonna run out of all these precious metals that we use to make all of our technological shit.
Does anybody else think maybe we should explore our own planet first? Since there's so much that we haven't actually...
We're doing that concurrently.
No, we really haven't seen like much of what's there. We haven't, because we can't reach, certain depths in the ocean. We're just still discovering stuff.
Your fucking phone and it's goddamn.
They just discovered like.
I think mining asteroids is definitely going to be part of the next, 20 or 30 years.
Really?
I don't think that close.
20 to 30. That's
I'm talking maybe.
That's a bold prediction.
I'm talking like 2 or 3.
We're already out. We're already out on the. What's the one asteroid that we're on? I mean, all you have to do is send it up there and then bring it back, right?
Yeah, but I mean, coming up with the technology to go out and retrieve something like that, to do it reliably, you'd need a manned crew, a large ship, something that can travel relatively fast. Where the fuck is Boehner when
I
we
think
have
that's
this conversation?
I don't know, 20 or 30 years is a long time.
Sure.
Yeah, but not for that. I mean, we got to develop a lot more technology before that's feasible to do on a regular basis.
And profitable. And
what's the name of the principle where the rate of technology is going to increase exponentially every year?
Moore's Law.
Yeah.
Possible, but I mean, the thing is, the market has to exist to go out and get it, and I don't know if in 20 and 30 years we're going to be in a situation where we're going to be that desperate that we have to go to an asteroid to get it.
I think once we start deciding we're going to create little colonies out there just for fun, when maybe the human population density reaches,
we'll probably top out at 10 billion and stay there.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what they're saying. The
Anyway,
experts.
Eventually, we're going to want to go out there. I think maybe not.
There's too many people.
Maybe there's no reason to. If there's no reason to, we won't do it. We'll send probes and maybe mans. If we develop some crazy space engine, we'll be like, why don't we go to Pluto and see what it's like?
We are on Pluto.
It's
Yeah,
probably
but I mean, I'm talking human being.
Yeah.
On one of those crossing the
solar
Atlantic or flying around the Earth. I've been to Pluto and back.
I think we have to leave the solar system.
Eventually, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
That's the next thing.
I don't think that. I think in our solar system, other planets are similar to ours, but I don't think that there's really anywhere for us to go. I think if we're gonna leave someplace further away.
Voyager already has left the Milky Way. Which I don't think you're going to see man-made. That's just not going to happen, I don't think. I mean, manned spacecraft.
It would have to be at this point. It has to be a generational thing anyway. You would have to you'd have to be able to sustain life on the craft,
it'd be like a floating incest ship, basically. I mean, because you have how many people can fit on this ship, and then they're gonna have to keep procreating, and then procreating. It's just I don't know. It seemed feasible to me that it's anything that's gonna happen. You'd have to have thousands of people on this ship, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, when you're talking about a generation ship, this has already been thought of in sci-fi. The only time you'd have to do that, though, ultimately, is if your star is gonna die or something.
The only time you'd have to do it, but would we just do it to see if we can make contact with another people?
Well, I don't think we'd invest that kind of energy and resources into doing something that wasn't necessary.
Nah, you're right. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't sign up for that shit.
No.
All right. So, 2015 is upon us. And this is the time of year when presidential primaries, we start to get candidates. People start thinking about running and stuff like that. We've already heard from not George Bush, Jeb Bush, and he's considering a run. Hillary Clinton is considering a run. There's a draft, a bunch of people movements. all around. Not who's going to win necessarily, but who do you expect to run in the primaries? Anybody?
I think you're going to see. I think Hillary Clinton's going to run.
Okay.
I hope Jim Webb runs.
Right on. He's a Virginia senator, right?
Yeah, he's like a good guy for the Democrats. Like, I like him. I'd rather have him than a lot of the Republicans. He's just like realistic. He's a Vietnam vet. He's just like a good guy, you know.
Yeah.
Which means he'll lose.
Yeah, exactly. He'll lose. Yeah.
For the Republicans, Bush, probably Rubio because he is Bush. So they always run two, you know what I mean? And probably Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz. How big of...
Mike Huckabee.
Yeah, I can see Huckabee.
Yeah, Huckabee will get in for the primaries. Possibly Newt Gingrich.
Chris Christie's skinny. Do you think he'll run?
Probably. Yeah, probably. But see, he's a Bush too, though. So I don't know if they're going to let him run. Like, he's...
How many Bushes can we have run?
Well, that's the establishment.
Certainly a lot of dicks.
Yeah.
That's the establishment. It's going to be a Bush, a Christie, a Rubio, a Cruz, a Gingrich, a Huckabee, and then possibly one or two other, like...
You don't think Rand Paul's going to run?
There's a law in Kentucky that says he can't run for senator and president. So...
Really?
I kind of think that I don't know. I don't know what he'll do. I think he wants to be president, but I think it'd be better for him to just stay as a senator because he's still relatively young. I mean, he's under 50, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know about Rand Paul. I think he could just run for re-election and stay a senator.
I think that Indian guy that always holds the signs up around here is going to run again. Yep.
Bobby Jindal? Oh, no. You meant Native American guy with the signs. Yeah, okay.
No,
sorry.
no.
I just... Are you talking about Nikki Haley from South Carolina?
No. He's actually a local guy, and he's always trying to run for president. He's not Native American. He's Indian, like India Indian, you know. And
Bobby Jindal.
Oh.
You always see him over by like, the hospital holding signs up during election year, like vote for him, whatever his name is. I can't think of it. He seems like a nice guy.
Definitely. Cruz. Yeah. Liz Warren. I don't think she'll run, but I think there'll be a lot of talk about it.
I don't think so either. I think she's gonna. That's Teddy Kennedy's Senate seat, and that's hers as long as she wants it. And I think she's young enough to where she'll just pass this time.
Yeah, well, especially if Hillary runs. If Hillary doesn't run, I think she'll run as the woman. But I think she understands that there's only so much oxygen for a female candidate, and she'll eat it all.
What's up, Warren?
Hey, Makalaki Hickey. Aloha.
Yeah, I think
Will's got Bill, man, and Bill. I'd like to see Bill in the White House again.
Third term.
Bill Clinton in the third term.
Or it's Hillary's third term, depending how you look at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the two of them they're a good pair. They did a real good job last few times there and then there. So.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders, I know, and like it'd be really hard for me as an uber liberal to not just love Bernie Sanders. I do.
I think he'll primary.
Think he'll try. Oh, he's an independent, though, man. I mean, that's a tough one. Do you think he'll like discard his socialist cred and run as a Democrat?
He's like 76 years old, so I could see him just running and like he'll end up getting into the Democrat primary debate. Like he'll debate and stuff. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
I could see him being out there.
I would go for that. Yeah. Somebody's got to represent the left, because Democrats don't. Warren, you rejoined us, or what's going on? I don't get it.
There we go. My audio wasn't working for some reason, so I had to reset everything.
Hi, Warren.
We're doing a 2015 prediction show, Warren. So do you have any bold predictions for 2015?
For 2015,
Get up my prediction pad.
hopefully I'll become a millionaire.
Gonna predict being a millionaire. Okay.
The Seahawks will win the Super Bowl. Let's see here.
I have to see that one.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I am really pissed the Steelers lost, though.
Yeah, Steelers lost. I was gonna say Steve's probably got like the most like colored glasses of anybody in this, because my team's still alive and Warren's team is still alive. So Steve, who do you got in the Super Bowl?
Shit. NFC I think is going to be a toss up, but AFC I think you got to go with the Broncos in the AFC. I would like to see the Ravens go all the way through, or at least to play the Broncos, because I hate the fucking New England Patriots with a passion. But other than that, as long as the Patriots don't get in, that's really all I care about. But it'd be nice to see Peyton Manning in there too, because I think he's a great quarterback. Not a huge Broncos fan, but I like Peyton Manning.
I can say this as an NFL person. I have the top two seeds in each conference be as dominant as the two top seeds in each conference are this year. Like, I don't think there's a question in my mind who the four best teams are, and they're the four teams that ended up with the best records. And, I mean, duh. But it doesn't always work out that way. And this year, I think, when you think of the NFC, the pride of the NFC, you've got the Seahawks and the Packers, and with the AFC, I mean it's the Patriots and the Broncos, and I think it's going to be a Broncos-Packers matchup to relive Super Bowl whatever it was when fucking John Elway beat Brett Favre, because John Elway was a better quarterback than Brett Favre.
I actually can't agree with that. I think it's going to end up being Green Bay as well, but just because Aaron Rodgers is, I mean, just despite his whatever obvious faults and stuff, he's a good quarterback.
Just gotta double check. So, but but the defending champions, man. Who am I to say the defending champions won't repeat? I don't.
Well,
I mean,
I'll say it.
Warren here. I'm trying to be nice.
No comment on sporting events.
And Alaska doesn't have a football team.
No comment on sporting events.
A lot of Seahawks fans up here.
Oh, I can imagine.
A lot of Seahawks fans, a lot of Broncos fans, and then of course all Cowboys, like all the generic popular teams.
Yankee Lakers.
I hate the Cowboys.
Boys, all Seahawks and Niners and Raiders.
Yeah.
That's all you see here.
I'd like to see the Raiders in the Super Bowl in the next couple of years. I think that's just due.
The Raiders?
Yeah, I'm not even a Raiders fan, but man, how long have they sucked for? It'd be nice.
They were 2-14 this year, so
they
got some more to do. They were 2-14 this year, so they got some more to do.
The Raiders were 2-14, really?
I think so. No, maybe they weren't. Maybe they.
The Buccaneers were 2-14. I thought they were the.
Yeah, that's right.
Worst.
Oakland didn't win many games, although they won some surprising ones. Like they beat San Diego, I think. Anyway, we lost somebody due to sports, but I have to go on to two more topics on sports. What's that?
Iowa coach.
Actually, I was going to go Cubs next.
Iowa coach.
Okay, let's talk about the Iowa coach next.
Who else are you going to get? You got to fire Greg Davis is what you got to do. You got to fire Greg Davis, the offensive coordinator. He sucks. He's in his 70s and he's playing a game that in his prime was, he was like actually in the 70s was when he was in his prime as a coach. And I mean, he got fired from Texas for doing the same bullshit he's doing in Iowa. It's just ultra conservative play calling. You can't really do anything about Ferentz. He's got a contract through 2020. That
you could easily pay that contract.
You could, but that he's the fifth highest paid coach in the country. If you pay that contract out, how are you gonna afford to pay for a decent coach after that? You're gonna get in. He's not a bad coach. He's just made some bad decisions as far as his offensive coordinator goes, and he needs to play Beathard. He's got to make a quarterback decision, and Rudock is not it. But for some reason, he likes to stick to his guns. But I don't see who else you're going to get to coach. I really don't. And pay a salary that people want when they come to a school like Iowa, which is always known for paying its coaches.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I have used that exact same argument for the last year and a half against people who are calling for his head. I did read a very interesting blog post that kind of changed my mind on it. And the thing is that we're not getting better year to year. We're getting worse, and we're not recruiting. We're a team that's always relied on being able to recruit 3 or 4 star players and making do with it. And now we're not getting any of the 4 stars. They're all 3-star recruits, and we're not even getting that many of those. We're not recruiting. We don't have the talent. Plus, fuck. So, yeah. My prediction is that he will serve out the 2015 regular season. Will go 7-5 again, and will be fired at the end of the year. That's my prediction.
My prediction is he's going to get rid of Greg Davis in the offseason. He's going to find another offensive coordinator because basically that's what he's got to. He's got to fire somebody. Somebody's head needs to go up on a platter.
It's the only way it's going to work, and he's already said he won't do it.
I think it's going to come down to the athletic director. What the hell is that? Are you holding up Iowa, Justin?
He is. He's with his own hands. All right. Okay. So that. Okay. Warren, do you have any insight? Do you want Iowa to win again?
I'd like Iowa to win again. Out here, I haven't seen a single game. It's really hard for me to catch games, so I really do not know what's going on this year aside from the record and all that stuff. So I don't know. It just seems like it's super expensive to fire the man, and I
just think we'll be mired in mediocrity until. So yeah. All right, let's move on. Germans.
I think after the bowl. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think after the bowl game, though, I think it was before the bowl game is when he said, "I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that." The bowl game is over. Did you see the stands for the bowl game? Iowa didn't show up. That's a huge issue. We've always been known as a traveling team, and we had really not much representation down in Florida, which is why one of the reasons we always go to Florida is because, we show up, we spend a lot of money. We didn't do that this year. I think it shows to Ferentz and the athletic, that from the athletic department that they're truly suffering there. What the hell? And
Mr. Goldstein's playing with the joy that is the Google Plus Hangout.
Yeah. The wonderful effects panel.
Yeah, for some reason I must have downloaded my my bar to the wrong thing. I was trying to do everything in the last minute, so I don't have the new graphics up today, which blows.
We'll get it working later this week.
Yeah, we need to work on the show a little bit more this week. I promise.
Yeah. Well, my power was out for a day and a half, or I would have got a lot more done. So.
This is the slowest news week I have ever seen. I do have 2 news nuggets to bring up after. Well, we can do it any time, but it was a really slow news week. So.
Israel got its first flying car.
You're right. Well, what about the first flying car?
It was its first. I think it's successful.
Okay. Well, we do know that it being 2015, that by the end of the year, everybody will have a hoverboard, and that the Cubs will win the World Series, and that let's see. Oh, Mr. Fusion will be available for your DeLorean if you want to fly it into the future or the past.
Yeah, there's a lot of DeLoreans floating around these days too. I hear they're a really successful company now.
Yeah.
There are quite a few of them in Hawaii. I don't know why, but
What, hoverboards?
no, DeLoreans.
Oh.
No, the hoverboards. I saw the maglev hoverboard that they made. It was like a Kickstarter thing, and it's kind of cool, but you have to build like a special metal area to use it in because it won't
Right.
work.
I think I saw Tony Hawk using a hoverboard.
Yeah.
Unless that was fake.
No, that was real. That was the one I'm talking about. But you have to be like Snoop Dogg rich and be able to build your own skate park that's entirely made out of whatever kind of metal it uses to hover over. Because it's just a maglev. That's all it is.
Yes, it is. All right, so I do have something to bring up. Louie Gohmert is a Texas Republican, and he is what you would consider a Tea Party Republican. He is gone on record as saying that he will challenge John Boehner for the Speaker of the House. So apparently he thinks that he'll get enough votes that he'll be able to upset the speakership, which I don't know. I kind of find to be interesting, if nothing else. Has anybody got a comment on Louie Gohmert and his challenge to John Boehner?
I only very briefly read about it. I don't know. It seems unlikely, but stranger things happen.
What I want to know though is that what is the Republican Party going to do? They have both houses of Congress, and they have to be able to run the country still, and they have a president that is able to veto whatever he wants, and he's gaining popularity because of things like gas prices and unemployment being down.
All the things that were supposed to get really, really bad are not getting bad, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, apparently, yeah, the world was going to end by electing Obama to a second term, and as we have seen, it has. So.
Well, Mitt Romney said we were going to have 15% unemployment by this time, and.
Well, I think Newt Gingrich said that we would continue. We would be stuck at 8% unemployment for the rest of the for all of the term, for all of Obama's second. The gas prices would go up to $15 a gallon. He's good at predicting the future, because he said, "Elect me, Newt Gingrich, and I will." Thank you. I will. We'll have $2.50 gasoline, $2.50, and of course now here in Iowa it's $2 a gallon. So Newt Gingrich wanted you to pay 50 cents more. Apparently.
Amazing.
What's that?
I paid $2.60 today for gas in Hawaii, and when I moved here, it was almost $5.
There you go.
That was only a year and a half ago, so.
Like half price almost.
But no, I'm just trying to say is that they're in charge of Congress. They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to run the country. And the thing is that what are they going to pass that Obama will sign? What power do they really have?
It's going to be more of the same. More of nothing happening.
And is that a bad thing?
Not for me at the moment. So
it seems to be working. I don't know.
Look at Justin's a G fan.
Yeah. Also, all right. Apparently, Louie Gohmert, as a challenge to John Boehner, wasn't as rich of a news topic as I thought it was. It's the slowest news week in history.
Yeah, I pulled up some news to see if I could find something, and
I do have one more nugget. One more. Iran. Their president, Hassan Rouhani, has made calls to end Iran's isolation, which he has to do in a public address because he has no actual power. Well, he does have some. And he is urging a deal to make a deal with the European powers of the United States to do things with their nuclear program that the West wants. And the thing is that because of the state of Iranian politics, he has a very conservative legislature. So what he's decided to do is to go to the people themselves and do referendums to pass legislation around the legislature. So Hassan Rouhani is our guy, apparently, in Iran now, and he's the president. So he's got to try to convince the supreme leader, Ayatollah Khomeini, and the Republican Guard, whatever they call them. It's not the Republican Guard, but it's Iraq, Iran. It's the same thing. So anybody got any insights on that?
No comment on sporting events.
Oh, sorry. We're talking about sports again. Okay.
We were a minute ago.
Oh. Oh, yeah. We're talking about Iran! Yeah! Nobody cares.
Iran. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can be our best friend, and we can fight ISIS together. Like us, and we can get Syria in on it and be like, Bashar, I know we said, hey, fucker, we want you gone, but guess what? In comparison to those assholes, you are okay.
Yeah,
we
not
do that.
Not gonna happen. We're not gonna get cuddly with those guys anytime soon.
Why don't we ask Turkey to like get us all together in a room, and we'll like all smoke cigarettes? I guess that's what Muslims do. And hang out, drink coffee. Yeah, they can do that.
Maybe Vladimir might crash it and take his shirt off.
No one's going to invite Vlad to anything, so there's that. But yeah, he can crash it.
Well, Vlad was at that environmental summit. That was pretty funny.
Although what you said, Goldstein, is true, we got to do something with it, you know. Shit. Parking lot, big old parking lot for the Saudis. We'll just nuke it. Nuke it.
Yeah.
The German spy.
So that is my prediction for 2015.
German spies
will foil a plot, or actually they'll execute a plot to pave the way for the Untersee Panzer invasion of Hawaii.
That's a long
Actually,
drive.
no,
That's a long drive.
A watch goes out to. I got some good ones off the top of my head. Let's see. Charles M. Schultz, he'll die this year again. Let's see. I think John F. Kennedy will finally die again.
Elvis
will die again. Yeah.
Well, he won't die again. He never died in the first place.
That's right.
Well, he died in the public eye. That's why I said die again. Like JFK has been on life support since 1963. Hello, read the news.
Yeah, just like Tupac and Biggie live in a bunker in the Nevada desert.
No, dude, they're in Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica.
Every day in Jamaica.
My intelligence is out of date.
Is there a way to end Islamic fanaticism? Yeah. make sure that the moderates have a voice, I guess. There's so many moderates out there. They just don't run things. You know? No, he's, you know.
Well, Islamic fanaticism is only about a small percentage of the overall international Islamic community. Ending it is probably moot, though. There will probably always be fanatics.
Can we end Christian fanaticism? Wouldn't that be nice?
I think they're kind of long apart. Well, there's no Christian fanatics like taking over large swaths of the country, except
Utah. Utah.
Why aren't there any Mormon suicide bombers?
Ooh, Mormon suicide bombs. That'd be awesome. It'd be real light. It'd just be like, I'm really, really sorry, but I'm gonna go ahead and blow you up now.
You don't hear about that.
We should. It'd be awesome if we, yeah.
They should have like the Mormons versus the Muslims.
That'd be awesome. Because they're both really
Sounds like a great movie.
Mormons versus Muslims.
The musical.
What we do is we fence off Utah and Nevada, okay? And then we bring all the Muslims into Nevada, and then we just, like, open the border between the two, and then we just see how long it takes for them to kill each other off. Muslims versus
So
Muslims.
they can only go through the border.
Yeah,
It's not a pretty small border area then.
sure.
You know, funnel all of them.
No, it's not
Nevada
that small.
and Utah.
They share a large border, don't they?
Do they?
Utah.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
What's north of Utah?
I know.
Hmm?
Geography lesson. Utah.
Alright, get a fucking map.
North of Utah is Wyoming and Montana.
And
Let's see.
Idaho.
Lauren is calculating.
Oh, let's see here. Oh, Jesus.
That's not the topic.
Let's make Jesus the top.
They're right next to each other, so like the entire east side of Utah is the border with Nevada, so it's huge.
So it's tiny.
No,
So
it's huge!
West side.
Very small.
Huge! No, so yeah, so we should do that. Fence them off. Make the Mormons fight the...
Now, can you write some battle songs?
Not tonight, man. No.
Glory, glory, no Smith. Glory, glory, Brigham Young. We all have 14 wives who are 12. Our way will carry on. There you
So,
go.
how would the Muslim song really be? It'd just be like a couple changes in words there, but
Well, that's the thing. It'd be like the Civil War.
like,
It'd just be like,
12 and
you know, like, all those old battle songs are just rip-offs of other battle songs. Like, I mean, if you listen to, like, you know, the Pledge of Allegiance is the same as the national anthem of Britain, and they just steal from each other. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. God,
Hey.
God save the Queen.
this is America. We say it's ours. It's ours.
Damn straight.
It's ours! Yeah, America!
America.
Yeah. Oh, boy. So,
Predictions, motherfuckers.
yeah, you guys
You
got
got them.
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
I would like it if the FCC decided to categorize ISPs as Title II. I think there's a small chance of that happening, but it probably won't, because the ISPs own the FCC. So
The ISPs on the
What?
FCC?
What the fuck is Title II?
Title II would reclassify internet service providers as utilities so that they wouldn't be able to do things like prioritize different websites, like how Netflix had to pay money to Comcast so that they wouldn't throttle down their speed so that they were able to stream to all their customers without service interruptions. Title II would say you're not allowed to prioritize one person over another, because Title II is like landlines are Title II, electricity is Title II, water is Title II, but internet isn't, which is why they're able to charge crazy prices
for the really high-speed stuff.
And then throttle down speed on stuff that they don't like or that they're not being paid more to prioritize. It's also the reason that we have shitty internet in the United States, because there's no incentive for ISPs to build better infrastructure and lay down fiber and stuff like that. And what Title II would basically do, it would give the FCC power to say, you know, yes, you're allowed to do that here, but not here, and it would prevent basically monopolies. Like, these companies would have been broken apart 50 years ago, but it doesn't happen now because they own all of the government officials that make the rules. But yeah, and if it was reclassified as Title II, it would also give ISPs access to, you know, like the power pole in your yard, which they don't currently have, so they could build the infrastructure and we'd have faster internet. That's basically all it is.
Okay. Yeah, see, the thing is that I mean, I think that being able to pinch off the hose to certain things is okay, I guess. Like, I don't know. That's a tough one for me.
It's not, because basically, if you're like small time, like this YouTube channel, for instance, like if let's say Comcast doesn't like what you're saying on your YouTube channel, right now there's nothing stopping them from just choking it off to such a low bit rate that it's unwatchable. There's absolutely nothing stopping them from doing that right now.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's probably right.
And they're using to extort money out of companies. I mean, that's basically what's happening.
Right on. So that's the net neutrality, and that's also what Obama is supposedly for now. He's come out and said something about it, right?
Yeah. And the other thing is the internet providers are arguing, well, if you do this, then suddenly we have to follow all these rules. And it's like, no, that's not the case. What it really means is the FCC is just saying, we're going to keep let you do what you're doing, but if you start getting out of hand, you know, we have the option to do something about it. We can smack you on the wrist. But none of this will happen because the FCC chairman is a former Time Warner executive, and he's in their pocket completely. So he's never done anything since he's been FCC chairman. You know, he hasn't gotten rid of any rules. He hasn't made any rules. He's basically done nothing. He's there to make sure that nothing happens.
Good for him, I guess. Good work if you can find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does all right for himself.
So how cool is the Iowa flag, man? Fucking tricolor.
Greatest state flag in the Union.
Best motto ever. Liberties we prize and our rights we will maintain. Sorry, I had to do it just because it's behind us. By the way, this studio look that we've had here at the Andover Garden Studio in North Iowa City.
As you can see behind Adam Link's left shoulder,
the other studio
documents of our nation.
I just noticed
we have a painting of a picturesque Iowa sunset.
Here. There you go.
You can only see the bottom of it. Oh, that's
perfect. Yeah, you can see it now.
Yeah, take it in. Take in the beauty.
Living the Iowa dream.
Yeah. Something outside. Wind chill. -19 wind chill. That's not bad.
it's fucking cold, man.
We're expecting 5 to 7 inches of snow tomorrow. You
That's
know.
fucking cold.
It's awesome. Yay, winter.
I'm only a year and 4 months from my goal of not seeing snow for 3 years. So.
Woo! Yep. Next episode, we're gonna do it from outside my window, where we see snow drifts, and you'll totally see snow.
Okay, in person, non-broadcast.
In person over the computer. You mean with your own eyes?
Over here.
Yeah, with my own eyes.
Over your person.
I could go to the Big Island. Elevation's over 11,000 feet or under a blizzard warning right now.
Oh, nice.
Yesterday, Hawaii and North Dakota were the only 2 states under a blizzard warning.
Wow.
You know my man.
Yeah. Where I live, it got down to a chilly 59.
59?
Yeah.
How did you cope?
I put my bathrobe on for a little while. Well, we also had 70-mile-an-hour winds for a few hours, which was kind of crazy.
Okay. Does your apartment have heat?
No.
Unbelievable.
Nowhere here. And most places don't have air conditioning.
Well, fuck, I need air conditioning.
Are you running your air right now, Steve?
Actually, no. I'm actually using my heat tonight. I do run my air, though, in, like, odd times of the year. It'll be, like, 40 degrees outside. My air conditioner will be running.
Yeah.
It gets rid of the humidity. I love air conditioning.
Yeah.
You do.
We live in a place where you gotta have both. Boat. No, both. You live in a place where you gotta have a boat. By the way, I found that out. If you wanted to be a permanent resident of Hawaii, you would have to own a boat. Did you know that?
That isn't true.
They said it's true, man.
That's
You
ridiculous.
just have access to a boat. You have to be able to evacuate the island. To stay
Okay, there's a difference between owning a boat and having access to a boat. Owning a boat is really expensive. Unless it's like a rowboat or something. I mean, but...
Yeah, well, I think you just need to be able to get yourself off the island is the idea.
Well, I mean, I'm military. If we got evacuated, it'd be my plane. So.
Goldstein,
Goldstein, are you still with us?
Yes,
You Alaska bastard.
there you are.
I'm here.
What's the temperature in Anchorage?
About 5 degrees.
You guys beat, I think. Yeah, it's 3 here.
Yeah, you got some real winter going on down there, though. It's
Goddamn right. About
it's like
time.
basically the same temperature, really.
We got more sunlight, though.
But it'll be, yeah, you got more sunlight, and it'll be gone before, like, when's the snow gone down there? Like, February, March, it's like spring.
Just a year. Last year it was May. But usually it thaws in February and then snows once or twice in March and thaws usually right away.
Yeah. Leaves are on the trees, like, what, the first week of April?
Around, just depends on the year. Again, like this year it wasn't until the second week of May.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Oh, it was a really late spring and it was really awful. It was horrible.
Depends if it's still snowing in April or not.
Yeah, it was. Fucking April was cold as shit. March, it like got above freezing twice in March for like an hour or two. Ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Text messages. Boy.
Oh, that's what that was.
Webcam, man. Webcam.
It sounded
Ding
like
dong, man. Ho ho. Ding dong.
it sounded like an air horn from here.
Yeah, kind of. So, all right. I guess it's 9:30 and things. So we should probably wrap the show up. I guess. It's a really uninspiring show. I thank you.
Awesome.
We're gonna do more prep, and hopefully we'll have some big news happen.
Team is that your show will be better next week.
Doesn't have to be the end of the show. We just have to stop broadcasting. It's been like an hour.
Oh, it's been an hour. Oh,
Yeah. It's only been an hour.
shit.
It's just been a really long time.
Yeah, it's been an hour. We usually run an hour and a half, don't we? No.
Well, I mean, we can. All I'm saying is we can stop broadcasting.
At any time. Yeah. Still communicato.
Yeah.
Communicato.
There's no reason
I was
Right.
late.
to document anything.
My balls and bowels of
Yeah.
Wally.
If we stop broadcasting, we can.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna wrap it up. Stop the broadcast. If Alaska and Hawaii or Corvo would like to stay with us, please do. Otherwise, we're off YouTube's starting now.